The battlefield lies in ruins, a stark testament to the final conflict. A gate shimmers into existence, ethereal and silent where Nullis fell. Sam's gaze is drawn to the gate, a mixture of awe and trepidation in his eyes. Emma and Zilo exchange wary glances, sensing the unnatural stillness emanating from the gate. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows dance around Emma as she hunches over her desk, sketching furiously. Her brow furrows with worry, her eyes darting nervously around the room, sensing an unseen presence. Sam enters quietly, his face etched with concern as he observes Emma's distress. Emma's voice trembles as she whispers, "It's like something's calling us." In his workshop, Zilo intensely observes the instruments, a storm of concern brewing on his face. Strange energy fluctuations dance across the screens, capturing Zilo's full attention. The gate hums with unseen power, its energy signature spiking erratically. Zilo's eyes narrow as he realizes the ominous truth. This isn't just a door, it's a wound. His voice echoes in the workshop, the weight of his discovery hanging heavy in the air. At the new gate, Sam, Emma, and Zilo halt, their apprehension palpable. Hesitation hangs thick in the air, each breath heavy with unspoken fears. Nervous glances flicker between them, a silent exchange of courage and doubt. Steel glints in their eyes as resolve hardens, a silent pact forged in shared determination. Together, they step through the gate, venturing into the unknown with newfound courage. The gate disappears, unveiling a mesmerizing vista of floating islands suspended in a vibrant vortex of swirling colors. Navi, a radiant being of pure light, emerges, drifting ethereally into view. Navi's voice resonates with ageless wisdom as she extends a welcoming greeting. "Welcome, convergence points." The islands hang silent, bathed in the soft, shifting hues of the vortex, awaiting the next chapter of their ancient tale. In the ethereal expanse of unwritten memory, Navi, Sam, and Emma find themselves amidst swirling stories, their faces mirroring shock and dawning comprehension. The space around them shimmers, filled with untold narratives waiting to be lived. Navi's voice cuts through the silence, a declaration that shifts the very ground beneath their feet. Imagination is now your battleground. Sam and Emma exchange a look, the weight of Navi's words settling heavily between them. The ethereal light intensifies, bathing the scene in an otherworldly glow as the trio prepares for the battles ahead. The trio crosses the threshold into the Unwritten Archive, a realm of towering shelves brimming with untold stories. The maze-like library stretches into the distance, its shelves laden with books and scrolls. An almost palpable energy permeates the air, a symphony of unwritten narratives waiting to be discovered. Navi's voice echoes softly. This is where forgotten dreams reside. Each book, each scroll, whispers secrets of worlds yet to be born, inviting the trio to explore the boundless possibilities. The Unwritten Archive stands as a testament to the power of imagination, a sanctuary for the stories that could be. In the Archive's Hall of Alternate Beginnings, dust motes swirl in a vast space filled with shimmering doors. Emma approaches one of the vibrant doors, her fingers reaching out with curiosity. Her fingers hover inches from the door's surface, a silent question hanging in the air. Sam's voice echoes through the hall, filled with caution. "We don't know what's behind these." Emma pauses, her gaze shifting from the door to Sam, a flicker of hesitation in her eyes. They enter a vast chamber, the air heavy with the scent of aged paper and forgotten dreams. Rows upon rows of crystal orbs line the walls, each pulsating with a soft, ethereal light. The orbs glow with the essence of unchosen endings, paths not taken. A palpable sense of melancholy hangs heavy in the air. Each orb whispers of infinite possibilities that never came to be. The weight of unfulfilled potential permeates the chamber. The team finds themselves in a bizarre hall of mirrors. Each mirror reflects a twisted version of reality. The reflections ripple, showing alternate realities born from different choices. Dark Sam's voice echoes through the hall. "You could have had it all." The team stands silently, the weight of Dark Sam's words hanging heavy in the air. Emma finds herself wandering through an endless archive, sunlight filtering through the arched windows. The shelves tower above her, filled with countless leather-bound volumes. Dust motes dance in the air, illuminated by the sun's rays, creating a serene atmosphere. This is her perfect world, a sanctuary of stories she's always dreamed of. A faint hum vibrates beneath her feet, a subtle dissonance in this idyllic scene. Something feels wrong, artificial, like a meticulously crafted stage set, disrupting the tranquility. Zilo enters the vast archive, where forgotten inventions stretch into the dimly lit distance. Dust motes dance in the air, illuminated by shafts of light filtering through grimy windows. Strange contraptions hum with residual energy, their purpose lost to time. Zilo's fingers twitch, drawn to the intricate gears and glowing tubes. He hesitates, fighting the urge to tinker with the forgotten technology. A sense of foreboding washes over him as he contemplates the potential consequences of altering the past. In the hall of echoing voices, dust motes swirl in the dim light, creating an ethereal dance among the towering shelves. A cacophony of whispers fills the air, each voice a fragment of forgotten stories, threatening to overwhelm the group. The voices swell, an invisible tide rising around them, pulling them deeper into the archive's haunted past. Faces pale in the faint light, the group struggles against the oppressive weight of the echoing voices, fighting to maintain their presence. Threatened by the cacophony, the group shrinks back, as if trying to escape the archive's haunting memories. Dust motes swirl in a beam of light, illuminating a solitary desk. A single, pristine sheet of paper rests on the desk. The silence is heavy, the air thick with the feeling of unseen eyes. Emma's voice breaks the quiet. Who is writing us? Sam is violently thrust into a horrifying alternate reality, the air thick with ozone and rot. Erratic holographic projections flicker, casting distorted images of chaos and destruction. The ghastly realization dawns. This is the ruin his life would have become. The crushing weight of this dark reflection threatens to suffocate him. Sam fights to keep his balance in the face of this terrifying revelation. The stench of decay and the sight of ruin fill Sam with dread and despair. In a swirling vortex of memories, Emma stands at the heart of her regrets, the past flickering around her. Ghostly figures of past decisions dance in the shadows, whispering temptations to remain trapped. The air is heavy with unspoken words, each shadow a path not taken, haunting Emma's every breath. Emma confronts her deepest regrets in a nightmarish chamber. She must choose between living in the past or moving forward, a choice that echoes through the chamber. Zilo stands alone in the dimly lit archive, surrounded by towering shelves of holographic memories. Each image flickers with moments of his lost love, casting a soft glow on his anguished face. He stares intently at one of the images, his eyes filled with a deep sense of loss and regret. The gallery is filled with the echoes of the past, each image a painful reminder of what he has lost. Dust motes dance in the light-filled archive, where towering shelves guard secrets of old. Suddenly, Navi flickers into existence, her form shimmering with an urgent plea. Navi radiates anxiety. Her voice echoes through the archive, a warning carried on the air. Nullis is growing stronger. Navi insists, you must find the source of its power. The heart of the archive beats with an ominous pulse, a chamber filled with palpable dark energy. A palpable sense of dread permeates the air. The chamber throbs with an unseen power, threatening to overwhelm all who enter. The very stones seem to vibrate with malevolence. In the heart of the unwritten, a vortex of ink churns, birthing the shapeless horror of Nullis. Nullis coalesces, its shifting form reflecting the deepest fears of all who dare to stand against it. Raw, untamed magic saturates the air as the battle commences, a clash against the unknown. Energy blasts tear through the void, desperate maneuvers executed in a frantic dance of survival. The battle intensifies, energy and fear coalescing into a blinding spectacle of defiance. The confrontation reaches its zenith, the fate of the unwritten hanging in the balance. Sam stands in the heart of the unwritten, a storm of inner conflict raging within him. The archive pulsates with raw, untamed energy, its ancient power palpable in the air. Shadows dance around Sam, whispering temptations of dark power, seeking to sway his resolve. Faint glimmers of light offer solace, guiding Sam toward the path of responsibility. The fate of the archive hangs precariously in the balance, resting solely on the choice Sam will make. In this moment of profound decision, Sam is the fulcrum upon which destiny turns. In the heart of the unwritten, Emma stands firm, her eyes locked onto Nullis. A surge of pure energy erupts from Emma, a selfless shield forming around Sam and Zilo. The air vibrates, power crackling, as Emma's sacrifice begins to weaken Nullis. Nullis falters, his strength waning against the potent wave of Emma's devotion. Deep within the unwritten, Zilo stands surrounded by a labyrinth of gears and wires, his invention pulsating with raw energy. Eerie shadows dance across the room as Zilo tinkers with glowing crystals, sparks flying from his creation. With a final, decisive adjustment, Zilo prepares to unleash the machine's power. The machine hums louder, its energy building to a crescendo that threatens to tear the very fabric of reality. A surge of power erupts as the machine disrupts Nullis' connection to the archive. In a climactic convergence, their powers unite, weaving a tapestry of strength and resolve against the encroaching darkness. The symphony of their combined will shatters Nullis, extinguishing the threat that loomed over the Unwritten Archive. The Unwritten Archive, once trembling on the precipice of oblivion, finds its foundations strengthened, its essence renewed. With order restored, the oppressive shadows retreat, yielding to a gentle, ethereal radiance that bathes the realm. The Unwritten Archive glows with newfound vitality, its shelves brimming with stories waiting to be told. In the heart of the unwritten, hope blossoms anew, promising a future where imagination knows no bounds. Emerging from the gate, Sam, Emma, and Zilo carry the weight of their shared trial, etched deeply into their expressions. They pause, each face a mirror reflecting the profound changes within. A silent exchange passes between them, a bond forged in the crucible of their journey. Sam's voice breaks the silence, carrying the weight of newfound understanding. We are more than one version of ourselves, but the path we choose defines us. The battlefield fades into the background, their resolve hardening with each shared breath.